Hi and welcome to Online Appliance Tech. Today we're going to show you how to replace the two roller wheels on a Whirlpool dryer. Okay, let's get started. So if you turn your dryer on and it sounds like this, I'm pretty certain it's going to be your two roller wheels in the back. The either pulley never breaks, and that's basically it. So pull the lint filter out, and underneath the lint filter there'll be two Phillips screws that you have to remove. You can use a drill or a hand tool. It's totally up to you. Then you're going to take a flathead and pry in between and just wedge up. One on the left and one on the right. And that's pretty much it. Then you flip the lid up and then you will remove the door switch. Not remove the door switch, but disconnect the door switch. You can use a butter knife or a flathead to pry in between and wedge off. Just be careful not to cut your finger. Okay, there we go. Then you have two 5/16 screws on the left and the right. You can use a drill or a hand tool. This is what connects the front door to the housing of the dryer. Then you're going to lift the door straight up out of the two latches at the bottom. There's a latch on the left and on the right. And they just kind of click into place, and you'll see this later on in the video once you reinstall. Remove the belt. You'll just pull the eyelet pulley towards your right. There's a little tension. Then you'll remove the belt by slipping off the motor pulley. And then you'll slide the belt right out the drum. And then you'll pull the drum straight out. Okay, so here are the two roller wheels. As you can see, this one's pretty hard to turn. This one's not that bad. So this one basically is the squealer. Sometimes they can grind or squeal. So if you have a dryer that's making a grinding noise or a squealing sound, more likely it's these two wheels. I will these two wheels in the description below. They're OEM wheels. You'll take a pair of needle nose and just clip off the front clip, I guess you would call it, that holds the wheel on. If you can't slide it off, most of the time it's because you have some type of debris like hair or something like that. So let's remove all this hair. Okay, so we got the hair and the wheel removed. And I recommend if you have any extra type of things like this on your shaft, make sure it's clean before you install the new roller wheel. So here you have a quarter bit, not a quarter bit, a 5/16 that holds this shield into place. Remove this hair. And then you have one here. Usually it comes with not the extra, but I should have vacuumed this before I started. Okay. And this is lifts up and out. And this is just a housing. Okay, and then you have another 5/16 screw. And then this support, you're going to kind of flex it left, back and forth, just kind of wiggle that enough to get the flat head underneath it, and then you'll wedge this clamp off. Make sure to keep that because you may need it. Sometimes the pack comes with one and sometimes it doesn't. So you're going to take your needle nose again and just pry off this support. It's like a clip support, I guess you would call it. And you'll pull the wheel off. And just like the other wheel, you will remove all hair and so forth. So let's do this. Okay, as you can see, I vacuumed, and this is Slide Glide. This is the only thing I recommend. This is a good type of lubricant to clean the shafts. So what I do is I put one on each shaft, just a little bit, and then I'll take a paper towel to remove the residue. This way I know I have a nice clean shaft, but I do not leave this slide glide on the shaft, because if I do, lint will build up and accumulate here on the shaft, and this will basically cause the wheels from freely turning. I have seen videos and many jobs I went to where people would try to use motor oil and all kinds of other crazy stuff, but we won't get into that topic. But these shafts should be clean, so never put no type of oil or any type of anything like that. They have to be clean. So just taking a paper towel and getting all the slide glide off, this is basically all you need to do. Okay, let's reinstall these. Well, reinstall the new wheels. I will leave these wheels in description below if you need them. Also, the idler pulley and belt if needed. So if you do take the back clip off, you can just slide this one past the first section and slide it to the back section. Most of the time you just gotta remove the top one. And then you'll put your wheel on. There we go, much better. Then you'll take another clip to put in its place on the top. And it kind of goes into a groove, so you can't really mess it up. And then we'll put this wheel on. So this is a pretty basic repair if you just know how to get into the dryer, so it's kind of hard to mess up, so you should have no problem. And I've seen this repair cost anywhere from $2 to $3.50. It just depends on the technician. So this clip goes over, it kind of holds that brace into place, and then you'll take your 5/16 and then you'll screw it into the dryer housing. It's not with your hair. And we're going to put this panel back into place, slide it into the groove, and just reinstall your two 5/16. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So now let's reinstall the drum. Put your idler pulley back in place first. So just slide the drum, and the back bottom felt will sit on the two wheels, and you'll just turn it. And just make sure your felt doesn't get all bent up and creased up, I guess you would say. That looks good there. Then you're going to reinstall the belt. It's pretty simple. So you just place it on top. The light brown always faces upwards, so you don't want to have the belt twisting, I guess you would say. And then you want to reinstall the belt. And then you're going to slide the belt, pull it back through the idler pulley and connect it to the motor pulley. Okay, so now we're going to reinstall the front door. There it is. Okay, so they have two clips, one on the left and one on the right. So if you look at it better live, it's easier to figure out, but it clips down into the door. So it clips into the door, I guess you would say. So you'll have to start up and then press down, and it'll clip in. And then the same on this side. So you have to start in the up, like up, and then press it down into the front door. It has a little section, and it'll clip into place. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to reinstall the two 5/16 bits, one on the left and one on the right. If you have a magnetic bit, even better. Okay, reinstall your door switch, just click it back in together. Okay, and don't forget to install the two Phillips screws, the ones that sit right here above the filter. When you install these screws, make sure to not let them slip into the hole in front. And then just reinstall the filter. Well, I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe for more future tips and videos. Have a good one.